Hello there. My name is Mehdi Bahaduri. I'm here to introduce a website to you with the hope that you will be happy. And if you are already happy, you become happier so that the next few days you will have the happiest days of your life. I'm talking about happiness. I believe we are born to be happy, and it's our right to be happy, and the universe has provided all the means possible for us to attain a long-range, deep happiness. I've been interested in the issue of happiness for many, many years. My field of education is mechanical engineering. Now you may ask, of course I'm retired now from the field. You may ask, what does mechanical engineering have to do with happiness? Of course, it's not something that I have studied at school, but anyway, I have become interested in the issue of happiness. My interest in happiness goes back to when I first visited a holy man in southern India by the name of Satya Sai Baba. That was in 1990. I have visited this holy man for 6 times now. Of course, he passed away about 2 years ago. My first visit with him was in 1988. At that time, I had written a book called The University of Life. I went to see him in his hometown of Puttaparthi and presented a copy of the book to him, which he graciously accepted it. He lived in a town, very small town, a village where he was born, by the name of Puttaparthi, which is about 150, 160 kilometers or about 100 miles north of Bangalore. My first visit with him was about 1 week long. It was rather short. My second visit, I had thought of asking him many questions. The question which I had in mind was that basically, what is the best way, or what is the fastest way for us to acquire and attain a deep, long-range happiness? I thought I could talk to him directly. I didn't know that it was not possible. But anyway, he answered my question in the most interesting way, which I'd like to share with you. My purpose of this presentation is, as I said, for you to become happier. There are 2 books that you can download free of charge, and there are a number of articles also you can read, and I'm making few oral presentations as well. The way that Sai Baba answered me was like this. The first night I was there, his practice was that to give single men, the men who were alone, a rather large hall where they could lie down on the floor. And for women, there was a similar hall for them, for those who were single. For the married couple, we used to provide for them better accommodation. They had an apartment for them. While I had this question, I was lying down in my bed and I was tired from the trip which I had gone from Bangalore to his place, and from Bombay to Bangalore the night before. So I saw the following vision. I saw that we are like a bird. I saw a bird actually flying from right to left, from down to up. Flying, I was seeing as if somebody was showing a slide of a bird. But the bird was unique in that on one wing it was written love, and the other wing it was written service. I noticed to the feet of the bird were attached number of weights. As I could read them, anger, arrogance, attachment, fear, gossip, greed, hate, hypocrisy, vengeance, violence, and so forth. I knew that Sai Baba was communicating with me, even though I did not hear him directly or I could not see him directly, but I know that he was communicating with me that in our quest for spiritual growth or for better life or happier life, we are like a bird with two wings of love and service. So if I want to attain more happiness, I have to strengthen the two wings of love and service and try to reduce the weights which were attached to the feet of the bird. It was very interesting observation I had. My eyes were closed and I could hear all the noise which were in the background, or all the other men who were sleeping in the same hall. I could hear them, but I could receive this message from Sai Baba that if I want to increase my happiness and to be happier in my life, I have to strengthen the wings of love and happiness and try to reduce those weights. Later on, I shared this vision in a number of gatherings, particularly the gatherings that Sai Baba organizations had in Southern California and other places in the United States. But later on, about 20 years ago, when I was on a sabbatical leave at California State University, I decided to think about this issue. While believing that we are born to be happy and we have every means possible for us to attain the happiness, I noticed that there are many people who are not happy. I hope you are happy. I hope that members of your immediate family are happy. I hope that all your family members are happy and all people around you are happy. But I'm sure you know there are many people who are not happy. Why? I started thinking that while we have all the natural resources that the universe has provided for us, but we are living, people throughout the world are living in such a way that we are not quite happy. I started examining the parameters or the factors which contribute to our happiness or detract from our happiness. Being an engineer in training, I decided to present all these materials in the form of an equation, which I called it a happinometry equation. There is no word in the dictionary called happinometry, but the reason for I call it that because I provide the means for us to measure or evaluate our happiness by evaluating the parameters which contribute to our happiness or detract from it. Later on, I formed a table so that you can fill this table every night, evaluating the factors which contribute to your happiness or detract from it, and come up with a number. This equation is such that after you do that for a number of days, a number of nights before you go to sleep, you can find out what are the factors which detract you from happiness or reduce your level of happiness. Or you can increase some of other factors like love and service so that you can become happier. The purpose of this presentation and the few presentations which follows, and with the books and articles which I mentioned that you can download and use the exercises there, practice the exercises, and I hope that you will become happier in your life. I will continue my other presentations later on, but now let me say that I hope that you will be happy. I hope all people in the world are happy, and I hope all beings in the world are happy. Thank you very much.